First, you want to remove this is a 17mm nut that holds in the sway bar link right here from the control arm. And if you keep fast, you can just tap it out, put the nut back on, thread it, and tap it out. Because sometimes it can be very difficult to remove the sway bar link, but this is how you start off when I'm doing the shocks on these cars. Right here, 17mm, which is this one right here. All right. Your sensor, the wire harness that goes to the actual back of the wheel hub. Now you have 3 tens to hold it on. You have one to the actual sensor itself that goes to the back of the hub. It's held in by 10mm bolts. I'm taking the bottom one out first so I can show you. Take that one out. Take this one out right here. And earlier removed this one. There's another 10 right here. Just kind of wiggle it out. Remove this set to the side. The actual is attached to the actual shock itself. So you want to move this out of the way. Put it somewhere secure so you don't want to damage it. You don't want no lights coming out on the dash. That's step number 2. And you have, alright, on this particular Lexus now, this is the variable suspension setup, where is a difference in the bottom. I'll show you later. Alright, actually you can see it now. On the regular ones, you have, I believe it should be probably like another 22 that runs through the actual control arm. On the regular ones, like right around here. So on that one you remove that, I believe it's also a 22 that runs through that control arm too. You removed it like a long bolt, and that, you know, releases the bottom half of the shock. On this one particular GS suspension setup, the variable suspension, so it has like a hook that runs down through the actual control arm, and that one uses 22 for sure. Bolt nut that locks it in. So like I said, on this particular one, if you're like, oh man, this one different, it's because this is a variable one. This is a variable suspension that comes on this GS. The other one, you have like a longer, like 20, it should be like a 22 that runs through the control arm itself. So that'd be the main difference. I'm finally taking out the bottom bolt. Got a lot of people, I heard stories of people taking out control arms to take out shocks. It's not that serious. It's just the bottom bolt that holds it in, and then you should be good with the bottom half of the actual shock itself. Next, you got your upper struts, the upper strut bolts. You have down by 3/14. Then you want to remove your outer tie rod from the hub itself too, or steering knuckle, whatever you want to call it. Remove the outer tie rod, which is held down by a 17mm bolt. You just take your hammer, like what I did. I put the nut back on the other side where it's threaded right here. Take your hammer, tap it out, and then once you tap it out, boom, the whole shock assembly is removed. Pretty much that's it. It's that simple. It really is not calculus. It's really just simple how to remove it, replace your shock. But me personally, I live in Florida. This is an all-wheel drive damn car, and I'm gonna lower this crap. And the suspension setup for this is a hell of a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do? Oh no, don't do it. I'm gonna cut the springs because I can't take this damn SUV GS I got. So I'm gonna cut these damn springs. So I'm gonna have fun doing this. Catch you later. Oh, quick tip. To get the sway bar back into the control arm, what I did, I used a second jack to jack up the bottom of the control arm, bring it up, and you just slide it right in. And if it starts to like free spin on you, just take a pair of vice grips. Hopefully if you have like some needle nose, like vice grips, to get in that tight space to hold it, so it can catch it so it won't spin on you. But that's a little quick tip and everything, just to get the sway bar link back through the control arm, and you should be good to go. Also, this is for the back shocks. I'm gonna just do a quick run through on the back shocks. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, if you're looking for the actual strap mount for the back, pull back the carpet, and right here, you have your 3/14s back here. You see your upper right here, 17, that holds the retaining nut, and to release it from the extra strap, 230, like I said, is in your trunk. You have no back seat action. You got to take it out the back seat and all that. Boom, drop down the carpet. You got the 3 mounts right here. The 3 nuts right here for the upper strap mounts right here. And as we come to the bottom of the car, it's pretty simple. You got also a sway bar in the back. You have a 12 right here. You have the bolt. You have the nut on the other side. Get something to hold the nut as you know, so you can release. Right here, you don't have to take this off. You're gonna loosen. I use because the exhaust might be in your way, well, will be in your way. A ratchet wrench 19. Just loosen that. Just back it off a little bit so you can get some play out of it. Then you got your, I believe, 19 right here with the retaining on the other side. Drop that so you can loosen the shock. And you just remove this. I believe it's a 19 as well too. I don't remember. But you remove this retaining nut from the actual hub itself. Remove this with the retaining on the other side, 19 as well. Like I said, with this you don't have to back it off. Once you remove this, the arm literally will swing out. You can just knock this out. Knock out. It's like a pin. It'd be like something like a pin. Knock it out, and literally, like the shock will just be hanging loose. I suggest that just don't fall out on you or anything. Just leave at least one of the upper strap mounts. Just leave one of the 14s in so it can hold it, so it won't just drop out. It can control it. So you know. It's really that simple. I mean, that's the whole thing right there. Like I said, it's lesson 3. 1, loosen, don't remove. Remove, this is your